So today someone's coming to look at this Jimny. So I gotta move the town box. I gotta get it started, and hopefully it doesn't have a dead battery. But we're gonna get it started, moved up, and they should be arriving here down in the parking lot pretty soon. And then from here, we're probably gonna go to Teggy. So let me keep you posted on what we end up doing. The first turn of the key. I forgot this thing had an ETC. So let's get this out of the way. Shout out to you. Let's bring the Jimny down over there. But first I gotta get some stickers on it and a keychain, which I've been slacking. I don't know why I haven't done that, so I'm gonna miss this one for sure. I think JB22s or JA22s are still probably one of my favorite body styles on a Jimny. So yeah, so I'm definitely gonna miss this one. Hopefully it goes today. I'm acting as if it's already gone, and I don't like to do that until I have money in my hand, but this one was a fun one. I love that it's got the roof rack, nice tire cover in the back. That's them pulling up right now. So we'll see how everything goes. Hopefully everything goes well. I guess you'll know in just a few whether or not they take it. So I don't know if I'll pull the camera out. We'll see. So it's gone. If you know that the plate's off and they have a truck and trailer, they're about it. So they're about to load it up and take it. It's going to Massachusetts, so it's staying fairly local to the tri-state area. So yeah, I'm gonna miss this Jimny, but there's other cars available, so we're dwindling them down. Loaded up, strapped up, and ready to go. They got the car, and it's gone. So I won't end the video here because that's a super short video, but Jimny's gone. We're headed to Teggy's today again. Made it on the highway. Needed to get some provisions, aka gas. We were just under a quarter tank. Pumping premium at 420 or 445, which is highway robbery, literally highway robbery. And we're right shy of 6.2 gallons. So you won't go broke driving a Jimny, because I can speculate probably a full tank would be around $35 to $40, which is really nuts in my opinion, but probably super loud because of the highway, and I apologize for that. But we'll get back in the car and get going to Teggy's. So yeah, catch us at Teggy's. Cruising. We're like at our $1.20 on the kilometers. The fuel cut on this is right around 135, which is interesting. But it just like cuts fuel and that's it. But it hauls. It does great. It's doing great on the highway. Feels pretty planted. I don't know what else I can say about it. This Jimny's just a Jimny. It's kind of just whatever. I honestly, I think this steering wheel is probably the ugliest looking steering wheel that Jimnys have ever had, in my opinion. I think they could have done so much better, but it does have CD and cassette, and I do have an FM transmitter, so I'll lock in and listen to some music. But if you want this Jimny, I need to move it. I really, really need to move it. So please reach out. This is a great entry-level Jimny. Nothing crazy. You can do so much with it. I speculate there might be something off with the steering. I don't know if it's a steering box, but that's one thing to note. I like to be honest with people. I don't like there to be any wishy-washiness about anything. Just the reality is when vehicles are over 25 years old, they're going to be prone to have some sort of mistakes, or, you know, not mistakes, but things that need to get repaired. So anyways, I ramble a lot. I know some people are like, I should make a rambling series. Maybe I will. But for now, let's just drive. So we're back at Teggy's. And I got ahead of myself because I started working. I pried the top off, so the top came off. Bolts are back on. And then I opened the headache rack up. Wow, let me tell you, this looks 100% much better than it did before. So I'm gonna work on putting the light bar back on and zip tying the wire probably up to this. And then eventually we'll get it back on here. Maybe I will for vid purposes, just get it on. I think he still has to hit these areas, so we might keep it off until then. But these absolutely came out beautifully. It's still a little tacky though, so I'm waiting for it to dry up. And then the other thing I would like to do is I'd like to get the VXs at least on the front and try turning it to see if they're gonna rub. There is a lift kit coming for this. I'll explain more once I get the lift kit, but the lift kit's coming, so hopefully if anything that'll solve that issue. Maybe I'll only use a lift kit in the front to bring up the front, because right now if you look, the Acty's naturally droop forward. So if I add a lift on the back, I don't think the front's gonna look all that good. Although having a lift on it wouldn't look bad. I think it'd look sick. What do you guys think? Full lift or just level up on the front? But what I really would love to find is a hitch. I think if this had a hitch, it would be next level baller. So anyways, enough talking. Let's get the light bar installed on here and we'll go from there. So I brought the Jimny to Teggy's. One of the things that I wanted to do was, it used to be a smoker's car, so we're running the Ozon machine. You see it in there. I just like to be honest with people. So the car's on, the air conditioner circulating on full blast, and with the AC on, so it really sucks in all the air and whatever junk and debris you can smell. There's a couple burn holes on that carpet, but anyways, after that's done, I'll probably give it a wash, because it's already been detailed once. So I'll give it a wash, get it cleaned up, and then take like 100 and something plus photos of it to post it up on Cars and Bids to hopefully get this one going as well. So for now, we're gonna go back inside and work on Project Acty, get the lights set up. So the light brackets, I hope everybody really understands the attention to detail that's going into Project Acty. They were chrome before, and I just did not really want chrome with the black, so I had those powder coated. And then on top of that, the bolts were also chrome, so I had them powder coat the heads. So what I'm gonna do now is clean these up with alcohol so that they can get ready to coat them while they're coating the other vehicle. So we'll start with two and then switch to the others. Clean these up. Those and those. Unfortunately, one of them does have a slight bend to it. At the tire shop, they did not say it was worrisome at all. Just doesn't look pretty. You could see it a lot more. I don't think I told the guys that for powder coating them, I didn't specify to fix a dent, so 100% on me, not them. I thought I saw it, but I wasn't sure. But I didn't tell them, so that's why it did not get fixed. Otherwise it would have got fixed. But again, it's not the big deal. They balanced them. They said it wasn't anything crazy. So Teggy's coating the back side of the wheel. The other wheel and the front of this wheel have already been coated. But Teggy, so what happens when you coat these wheels? Like why should people get their wheels coated?
So we coat the wheels, well, one, because they're freshly powder coated, right? And then number two, we just want to prevent any brake dust buildup, and we also want it to be super easy to clean. So that's why a lot of people coat the wheels, and they're also gonna stay clean for a long time. I mean, it's not like this car has crazy brake dust,
yeah.
But it's just gonna keep the wheel nice and clean, and it's gonna also be easy to clean.
So it's easier.
It's good. The maintenance it's gonna be maintenance less.
Yeah, that's why you ceramic coat anything.
I mean, that's why you ceramic coat anything, because you want to make it maintenance less, and you also want to have, you know, the constant shine, the constant gloss, the constant protection.
Yeah.
So we're gonna coat these.
So what he does is he puts a coat, he lets it sit for about 30 seconds, and then he essentially just buffs it off. So
yeah,
that's
we're gonna wipe it off, and then that's it. So we're gonna let it sit, and then we're gonna do the other two wheels. Right? We have to do the other two wheels.
Yeah, the other two. But you could see, it's unfortunate. It's funny because at some point in its life, that's where the jaws grab it when they go to the tire shop.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, from the exterior. Yeah. So like, there's certain things you just can't remove.
I mean, these
until
wheels are pretty old,
yeah.
You know, but from what they look like till now, I think it looks a world of a difference.
Well, the most important part, in my opinion, about these wheels is that it
yes, the Honda. So you gotta have the Honda stamp.
Yeah,
no,
the Honda.
We know
makes it official.
You know, I like a Honda stamp.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are gonna. I mean, once we put these on, these are gonna look a lot brighter, so it's gonna let them cure now. So it's gonna put them to the side. We'll do the other two wheels, and these are gonna be good to go.
So we coat it. Coat every single wear, every place where we're gonna need it.
Coat everything.
That's it, except rubbers or plastic, right? Because then it leaves.
You can coat rubbers and plastics. We did the same thing on this Porsche.
Yeah, talking about that one. So we got it on there. Bounce. Doesn't look too bad. It's definitely not the Dunks, but it definitely gives it a different look. So there it is. All four of the VXs are on. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, if the caps are going to fit or not. I may have to put just like a small spacer to push them out just a little. I don't think it'll be terrible, but it's enough to just get the cap to work. And it looks like we will be needing a lift, so the lift's on the way. So Teggy's gonna hit these areas here where the handles or the latches go, open and close, and then we'll put the sides back on. And then eventually he's gonna hit that there as well, and we'll start from there. But on top of all that, this also has to get cleaned and washed because it's going up on Cars and Bids. Unless somebody, messages me. Same thing with the town box. That's gonna officially started to go up on Cars and Bids. The vid for that you probably have already seen, but we had the ozone machine in there as you saw earlier, and so now we're gonna go through it, give it a good thorough wash, and then take 150 plus photos so we can get it listed on Cars and Bids as soon as possible. Mendy Imports needs to move a ton of inventory because we're trying to make it to Japan, and so in order to do that I have to sell what I have. So yeah, so Teggy's killing it. He did this and it looks very nice now. Shiny. And then he's doing the taillights so they look absolutely amazing. But on a side note, just finished cleaning this one up and it looks like $1 million. About to make a video for Cars and Bids. If you're watching this video and before it goes on Cars and Bids, I'll still make the video and whatnot, but it's $6,800 or best offer. Let me know. I would love to sell it before it goes on Cars and Bids. Somebody, one of the subscribers or followers on Instagram, because this thing is nice. So freshly cleaned,